Welcome back. Happy Monday to all of you. For those of you in the US, it is our Thanksgiving week. It's a holiday week. You're hopefully going to get some extra days off today, unless you're in, or this week, unless you're in retail. And for my retail friends, hang in there. I know these are some of the most important selling days of the season. Welcome to another week. And I dug into the Show Up Positive Teams and Meeting card deck for this week, thinking about those retail friends in particular, but something that also is a great message for all of us getting together with family members and friends. Holiday weeks are joyous. They can also be stressful because you're cramming so much more into a short amount of time. And so the card that I selected for this week is valuing others. So our synonyms are regard and favor. And, we take it for granted sometimes that people know how much esteem we hold for them and that we value them. And we shouldn't take that for granted. We should speak that aloud. And so that is what I'm inviting you to do this week in every encounter that you have to actually acknowledge aloud the value that is getting created from the interchange, the exchange, the experience that you are having with somebody else. So, whether it is a family member and just thanking them for being present, or maybe it's a team member at work, maybe somebody's jumping in and doing something extra. Maybe it's that retail customer that shows up that's being a little bit difficult. They still walked into your store. And there is value in the fact that they've given you the opportunity to interact with them and potentially fulfill a need that they have that they are searching for. I don't know about other people. Sometimes it feels very stressful trying to find the perfect Christmas gifts and all of those things. So we're going to focus on finding the value in the interactions that we have with people, even when they are not perfect, even when they want to set off that judge's voice inside of our head that wants to discount or distance ourselves from other. We're going to find a way to connect and value. So here are the questions that you can use to work on your own personal mindset. Ask yourself these questions. Am I closed or am I open? Am I closed or am I open? How do I stay open to possibility and value the fact that there is something possible because I have this moment? Number two, am I judging people instead of the ideas? So am I personalizing this? Am I judging the person? Am I putting attribution and label on the person instead of focusing on the idea or the behavior or the experience? So separating the value of the person from maybe the dislike of the behavior or idea that you're receiving. Am I ignoring differing opinions or ideas? This gets back to that closed thing, and maybe I see things differently, but where can I find that 10% that is right? In my response, am I being skewed or biased? So if I am feeling frustrated or short-tempered for whatever reason, things that have gone wrong before, am I allowing that to skew my interactions going forward, for example? Or am I taking a deep breath, resetting, and saying, asking myself, what is it that I want to create right now? Do I want to perpetuate this frustration, or do I want to create a different experience? And then how am I going to show up differently to do that? And what value am I going to impart to the other person if I push that negative experience into this next engagement? And lastly, do I feel marginalized? Is what's happening here, am I taking care of my own needs of being valued? And am I advocating for myself? And I asking for what I need to feel valued as well? So we don't give away the farm and just valuing others. We also have the right to take care of ourselves and ask for what we need. So those are our mindset questions for this week. And, I just encourage you to not allow things to overwhelm and overburden you. There is preciousness to be found in every moment. There is value to be found in every interaction. Even the most negative interactions can be learning experiences. You can ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning from this? What strength am I building because I am having to navigate this challenge right now? There is value to be found if you just choose to get curious and search for it. And there's certainly value to be given, and it's so impactful, so meaningful to each of us to be told, thank you. Here's the value I received from this. You are valuable to me. Thank you. Any of these versions, they work. So we want to spread those messages of seeing the value in other people, in the way that we show up, in the words that we choose, and in the sincere expression of gratitude. So this Thanksgiving week, I encourage you to show up with more valuing of yourself and others around you. And be sure to come back and let me know how that goes. And next week, I am not going to be available on Monday. So we're going to take a quick hiatus from the Monday Minute. I'm going to take a week off to do something important in my personal life with my child. And instead of pre-recording, I'm just going to call it and say I won't be back. But I will see you again after that. Have a wonderful week and good luck in finding value in yourself and others. Bye.